So it's important to assume responsibility for your actions, and it's important to understand that if you're pleasant, it's you, and if you're unpleasant, it's you. Okay? The ego is not this other entity which makes you behave unreasonable. No, you are being unreasonable, and as long as you're not going to see that for what it is, you will keep being nasty, and the ego will become an endless problem. So if you see that it's me who's being unreasonable, it's me who's doing this, it's me who's being unpleasant, then you will start assuming responsibility for that, and you will want to change it, because nobody wants to be unpleasant. If you don't see the nasty parts of you, then how can you become better, right? So it's important to start with that. So hey everyone, Monica here. Welcome to Consulting Monica. So I've come up with a new video for you, and today I want to talk about the ego. That big elephant in the room, which you usually blame it for you being unpleasant or nasty. So it's important to assume responsibility for your actions, and it's important to understand that if you're pleasant, it's you, and if you're unpleasant, it's you. Okay? The ego is not this other entity which makes you behave unreasonable. No, you are being unreasonable, and when you feel pleasant, then it's you, and when you feel unpleasant, then it's your ego. Now this is not going to work, and you just need to stop deceiving yourself, because otherwise this will become an endless problem, and that's not good for you. So the reason why this is so important to assume responsibility for your behavior or for however you feel inside is because the minute that you see that you are the one who's being nasty or unreasonable or unpleasant or ungrateful or whatever you want to call it, then it will inevitably go down. I mean, you don't even have to do anything about it. If you see that it's me who's being unreasonable, it's me who's doing this, it's me who's being unpleasant, then you will start assuming responsibility for that, and you will want to change it, because nobody wants to be unpleasant, right? But as long as you think that there's some entity like the ego, or I don't know, some spirit possessed me, or I don't know what, I heard it all, really. The minute you think that, it's going to be so easy to just not assume responsibility for that part of you, and it's going to be an endless problem. And how convenient is it? This ego is very convenient. I notice that people always say that when they're unpleasant, it's not them, it's their ego. And I'm like, okay, and where is this ego? Well, I don't know. Well, how convenient. But now how convenient it is to say that, like, something possessed me or my ego is acting up, and now I have to behave like this, and I don't have to change because I don't know what it is, where it's coming from. So, okay, forget about the ego. There is no ego. It's just you. It's just that sometimes you're wonderful, sometimes you're horrible. And this is the first step to deal with this part of you that you don't want, right? To see that it's me who's doing this, it's me who's behaving like this, it's me who's causing this. And the minute you do that, you will see that even without you doing anything, it will start going down. Now, if you don't deal with this, and as long as you keep blaming it on the ego or somebody else, or I don't know what, now this will, if you don't deal with this, now this will become your personal hell. Yes. And if you torture yourself in this lifetime, well, I can only assume that the hell is going to continue, right? Because if we are not this body nor this mind, then wherever you go, the shit is coming with you. So it's important to assume responsibility for our actions, to understand that if I'm pleasant, it's me. If I'm unpleasant, it's me. If I'm beautiful, it's me. If I'm horrible, it's me. And there's no one else to blame but me. And then you'll start dealing with it, and you will stop deceiving yourself. And this is a very important step, because if you don't see the nasty parts of you, then how can you become better, right? So it's important to start with that. So that's what I had for you today. So no more excuses, no more my ego took over me or something. Yes. And always remember that however you feel right now, it's you, and it is your choice. Whether it feels like it or not, it is your choice, and it all starts with you. It all starts with your thoughts, and then your thoughts in turn will dictate how you feel, and how you feel will dictate your future, because we are planning our future on the present moment, which is the only doorway to creation. So hold on. There you have it, guys. I hope I brought some good intel to you here, and please drop a like if you like this video, and subscribe and share it if it helped you. So have a beautiful day. I'm gonna go continue with my beautiful walk here in this green area. So bye bye now. Take care.